I always push retry.
Hold it, try that again.
I'm on level 3, and I always push retry. Let's see. Okay, I can get 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give me a spice. Let's see. See, there's one of them balls.
The exploding ones?
Yeah.
But
Watch this. Takes all the purple ones out.
the best part is this. I want to show you where we left off. I had just added, because I thought you were watching, a little halo of yellow around that green, and there's yellow in those plumage feathers too. So I made probably way too much plumage on this guy. I don't know if you can see all those pencil lines, but we're going to get a good start. And I might combine. I might just combine several. We'll see how things go. If those lines look a little bit messy, that will not affect the outcome. Well, just green, I'll need to fix that a little. But these are going to be covered in feathers. These are just the stalk of the feathers. So my next part is to start doing each feather and get it, all the plumage on it. Now you can watch here. I think I'm going to try and do this all on those little lines. But look how fat those things get. Just trying to follow the design on it. And I've looked that design up several times, and I'm still having to kind of switch it up a little. I think I am getting the colors in there and getting them in the correct order, but it's just too much. All those lines. You can see here very soon that I'm going to be spreading these out. I'm going to be making a lot bigger plumes. So, the yellow lines, they'll be so covered up, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. You won't even be able to see them. But I don't know if you can tell, but the colors in each little eye, I guess I call it, I'm using are dark blue, a light blue, and then a tan, kind of a tan color. And then I'll be bringing in more in the longer feathers that go around all of that. As an artist, it's like you want to do God's handiwork well. And you just realize what you can do is the best facsimile that you can do. And then you have to just give God credit for the real ones that are out there that are just so well made. But me and my fumble fingers. But yeah, and I realized very soon those are just too small. And in order for me to even just get the colors around. Now I'm getting bigger. I'm combining those lines and using like several of them together. But it's not going to show through. You'll see here in a little bit when I start putting in the fill feathers, you'll see that it really is, you're not even going to really see those lines at all. Not unless I decide to come and put some back in later. But I don't plan to if I can get by with, if I can kind of get by with doing it this way. These animals are so beautiful. I can see how man has taken these designs that God has put in nature and tried to copy them into weaving clothes and making beautiful prints, and in artwork. And there's places where they are actually considered pretty much holy. In India, there's a lot of thinking that they care for animals a lot because they believe in reincarnation, and so a lot of animals just are not. They're not for food. They're for looking at. So there's some temples that these birds do hang around, I guess. But what gets me is when I looked through Google Images in order to get some kind of idea on what colors are in these plumage, and some of the artistic things that it shows. I mean, there are well, I suppose they can do them here if they want to, but mostly in that part of the world, over in like India and stuff. Sorry, my voice is just goofy. They make the most beautiful designs because they're copying what's in nature. They're copying what God has made so beautiful. And they do it in textiles, they do it in their paintings, and they do it in their homes. They will use the colors, maybe not like a plume, but they'll use those colors in their homes. And why not? And it's, the Mediterranean look is very, very beautiful. And a lot of the weddings and stuff that they have in a lot of those areas over there, it's traveled. And so a lot of the weddings, I can't say they take all their colors from a peacock, but I'll tell you what, they do take their colors from nature. And it's just gorgeous. A friend just got married over there, and between his outfit and the bride's outfit, just beautiful colors and beautiful designs. So, okay, before long here, you're going to see that I am going to start making the plumage that comes around the design. Okay, I don't know what else is there. The extra feathers that are in this design, and they are gorgeous. I don't do them any kind of well, I mean, I think I do a good job of making them look pretty, but there's no way that I can get the number of and the colors that are all in there, because they're like iridescent. The colors in these animals, they just shine, and the light just sparkle. Well, I don't know if it sparkles, but it gives that kind of halo, I think. And but they're just but once you fill in all these other feathers of all these other colors, I it's hard for me to do what they really the way they really are, because they'll have like blues, purples, and greens, and like a lot of times the lighter green is at the tip of the feather, and it when you're having to crowd all this plumage into all of these different feathers, and now I'm having to combine all these little lines that I've made here. But it's incredibly doing something that I never thought I'd do. I've been pushed to do things more realistic, and I'm finding out that I can. It's not fine art, but it's not bad art. Obviously, this work took a lot longer than what you're seeing. Obviously, but this was like, well, I didn't even I had well over an hour recorded, but there was parts that I didn't even record, so I don't really know just how much time. I know I put in at least 2 hours on this today, and I had some of it kind of done this afternoon, probably the part with all the lines. But it's really, you can see now those feathers filling in. I don't have the curl to them. I don't have I'm just doing my best to get them in there and try to make them look pretty. I hope you can see where we're going with this. It's going to take a while. It will take a while for me to get it done, but I will keep working on it. I will show you what I've got done by the end of the evening. But yes, I am not going to do each one of these lines. That's just ridiculous. So these are probably bigger than they should be, but they are what they are. I'm trying to follow the pattern. Anyway, that's the direction I'm going with those feathers. Trying to work the way it looks in the picture. So, like I said, that is where we're at, and hopefully I will get everything kind of fixed up a little bit, and we will continue on. I am going to chicken out here. My voice is really going. And I did not get this part. Sometimes I'm concentrating and I just don't get it filled with talk. So I'm going to let you listen to a little bit of music. Alright, I'm gonna quit for the night. This is how far we've got. And I'll work on it. And hopefully next time I'll have it pretty much completed. I love you. Smile. Right, there's yours. Share that so you can feel good and you can maybe make somebody else's day. So, see you tomorrow. Good night.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.